customer preferences have evolved. They've evolved immensely. We just saw we are moving from a mobile first to an AI first. So you see the customers have started shifting scales to online and digital and mobile because convenience takes precedence today. And surprisingly, social media is the new marketplace. It is no longer just e-commerce, it's social commerce for customers today. They don't hesitate to make purchases over WhatsApp or Instagram. And search in general has become the new window shopping for customers. Voice search has become the norm. And they don't hesitate to prefer Davids over Goliaths. They are open to experiments. The rise of direct to customer brands in B2C sector and the rise of SaaS options in the B2B sector are proof for this. And very importantly, today the customer is evaluating how the buying experience is. They are just not bothered about the product experience or the service experience. They are looking at how the buying experience is. They want a personalized customer experience. And the time zones are expanding. Today we see people across the globe are able to sell irrespective of the territory the customers are in. So 24 by 7 availability is what the customers expect, and the amount of research and information that they gather before they make a purchase, be it information, reviews, word of mouth, post sale service, whatnot. They go through a lot of chunk of information before they make a decision on purchase. And the pandemic has truly shifted scales here. Post pandemic, the business landscape has changed. What do the consumers expect? They expect the businesses to respond faster, better, and in a personalized manner. And they prefer to be well informed, as we just saw. They want to focus on who's the best, which is the best. They scan the entire competition landscape to understand who provides the best product or best service. They are technologically savvy. They consider digital servicing as a necessity or a primary thing. And hence, the sellers and service providers have to adapt to the situation. They need to improve their digital distribution and adoption. They should provide hyper personalized products for specific needs. Even if there are customers with just one customer, two customers with a specific need, they should be prepared to provide that kind of a service. And they should invest in service beyond selling the product, beyond selling their core service. They should look at things beyond that. And they should be open to leverage modern technology and keep innovating. So this has shifted scales. The pandemic has shifted scales for both in terms of consumer expectations and preferences and the adoption requirements for the sellers and service providers. So what am I coming through all of this? I'm just coming to this where today we have strongly believe engagement is the new normal. It is no longer a transaction. You have to, as a business, you need to keep interacting with your customers to strengthen the relationship between your brand and the customer. It can no longer be transactional. It is fundamentally emotional. Okay, customers go through a lot before they make a purchase decision, so they actually have a connect with the purchase that they make, the brand that they purchase. So this makes them a highly engaged customer. And if the brands also involve in engaging with these customers, the customers become your brand loyalists and ambassadors. To achieve that, you need to provide unmatched customer experience. And needless to say, higher the engagement, higher is your bottom line or profit. And again, I would like to highlight few stats to prove the points I just mentioned. Okay, a Constellation research finds that brands that improve the engagement with their customers, they show 22% increase in cross-sell revenue. And upsell revenue have increased from 13% to 51%. Look at that number. Order sizes per ticket have increased from 5% to 85%. Oh my God, look at that kind of shift when people engage with their customer. And 86%, this is a fundamentally important metric. 86% of buyers are ready to shell out more money for want of better customer experience. That is a critical metric. And the same research also tells us any brand that outdoes its competition in customer experience, they outperform by 80%. They are far, far ahead of their competition. So it is no longer a thing or a department anymore. Customer engagement has to be the forerunner in any business or service today. Okay, now given that we have tried to understand how the customer landscape is changing, how does conversational AI help you keep up with all of this? Today, the AI assisted by AI's user scenarios are evolving. There are multiple stages as we see it. Earlier, it was, do it yourself kind of an approach. Okay. Now I talk to the, people or humans on the other side to consume my business or services. But today, customers are open to interact with, smart assistants or bots to call it that way. And they're okay to work together. Tomorrow, the customer may say, let my bot do it for me. And or much later, there might be a scenario where the customer's bot and the brand's bot will start interacting to facilitate any kind of commerce or service interaction. And today we are at stage two. Today, the customers are ready to interact with the virtual assistants which businesses put out there. And in such a scenario, conversational AI will help you create value when the customers have evolved to interact with your virtual assistants. It can help you provide unmatched customer experience. It can help you improve your operational efficiencies and productivity. It can help you provide unimaginable personalized services at scale. And interestingly, conversational AI will also open up new revenue channels for you. I'll quickly come to all of this in a bit. Simple, you want to offload your customer service requests. Today, we understand 80% of requests that come to a call center are all repetitive queries. Only 20% requires human value addition. So if you're able to offload this kind of volume to a on customer service requests to a scalable virtual assistant that is available 24 by 7, available in multilingual option, and which can also offer a personalized service, that is what CAI can help you with. You can improve your customer experience. They can just talk. They need not type. They need not wade through multiple web pages before they register a complaint or buy a purchase. They can just talk. They can just speak instead of doing a point and click. Newer delivery channels today, the Alexas, the Google assistants are all there in our living rooms today. Why don't we connect with our customers through these channels? We can offer our services through these channels and reach out to their living rooms. And all these new channels are going to add to your revenue gains. One side, you are establishing an operational efficiency at your customer service desk. On the other side, you're opening up new channels to get more revenue. All of this is going to add to your top line and bottom line, helping you gain more revenues. I'll give you more stats to support what I had just spoken. Gartner, it predicts that by 2030, a billion service tickets will be raised automatically by chatbots and virtual assistants. Imagine a billion service tickets. It will make simpler, life very simpler with automation. There's going to be exponential adoption. By 2025, 50% of knowledge workers will be using virtual assistants on a daily basis. And this number was just 2% a couple of years ago, at 2019. And a lot of industries and organizations are keeping up with the trend. 61% of chief sales officers are already investing in new technology to enable virtual selling. And alternate channels is what they are investing in to increase their revenues. Now, I will finish this section with a small food for thought. See, there's a lot of discussions about new technology coming up here and why enterprises should probably invest in artificial intelligence to save money or time. You also have to see the other side. Look at the customers. They're very amenable to adapt technology so quickly. The next generation is far ahead in terms of adapting to new technology. When they're that far and that, I mean, they're that fast, don't you think businesses also should be investing because your customers are already there? Why should you worry? Why should you be worried about will this technology work or not? Because they are already adapting to this. So I think this puts in a different perspective of why enterprises should make a quicker decision to adapt these technologies.